So these corners, these outside corners are going to be the most difficult part because this drywall is not going to be perfect. So even though this angle right here was cut pretty good, right at a 45, there's this gap right here. And you can tell that that is indeed the problem, was with the drywall, not with the cut, because if you put the other corner up and hold it up, then there's a much nicer, tighter seam on it. So it's all about kind of trying to fix that. So you can look down this and you can see right there the drywall's bowed even from this outside corner. So part of what you can do to fix it is trim away some of this material right here, or carve away some of the drywall right there. That'll get it to lay flat. In this case, I kind of nailed these together first. Most of the time it's easier to nail your long board to the wall first and then kind of adjust this middle piece and then nail the next one. A little bit of sanding goes a long way. Now you can just fill in these little imperfections when you caulk the top of it. The board flexes a little bit, so if you have a little gap, you can push it down and then nail it like that. When you nail the top of it, it's important to go onto a stud, otherwise it's pretty much a worthless nail. Way to find it is there's always a stud on the side of the electrical outlets, and then typically they'll go 16 inches in both directions from that point. So you can measure it, mark it, nail it up. Also, this one we have a vent hole, so there's going to be a 2x4 on each side of the vent. This spot has a little dip in the floor. You can tell because there's a gap right here, and this is tight on the bottom. So if I sand this bottom corner a little bit, this face off of it, I can slide this into the casing a little tighter, and it'll look a little better, and it doesn't take much. Two ways to do these inside corners. You can either cut them straight with the saw and then butt them into the other piece. You can see the joint right there where I got cut, or you can cut them both at a 45-degree angle like that. The reason I don't like doing that is this corner, inside corner, makes a really sharp cut with the baseboard, and then it's kind of a rounded cut with the drywall, so you always end up needing to carve away some of that sharp point, or else press it into the drywall before it actually fits good. This is actually an easier and, in my opinion, better way to do these inside corners. This is kind of a special situation right here where the baseboard actually sticks out further than the casing. So what I did is I just carved it away on this so there's not this sharp 90-degree corner, so it kind of flows into the casing, and I think it'll make a better look. That's all for this video. Be sure to check out my previous video on how to install door casing, or the next video that I'm going to post is going to be about a window stool, or I have another video about how to caulk properly. Thanks for watching.